Welcome back to Championship Court as we get set for our men's singles gold medal match. It'll be the top-seeded Chris Haworth taking on the number 3 seed in Grayson Goldin. Forehand passing shot winner, absolutely ripped it. Threads the needle with the forehand, Grayson Goldin. Chris Haworth, his 4th opportunity at taking game number 1. Chris Haworth takes game number 1, 20-18 over Grayson Goldin. Let it family as Chris Haworth just ripping bullets. Haworth with another championship point.
Oh, dribble around the post.
Third time, 18-16, Haworth. Ridiculous point you will see. One for the ages here in New York City goes the way of the top seed Chris Haworth. That was back in New York last year. Chris Haworth taking the gold over Grayson Goldin, and these two matching up in 3 of the final 6 of the 2024 calendar season. Haworth ending with 7 golds in men's singles. Now, prior to the last time they met in Newport Beach in October, 3 of the 4 prior games had gone past the minimum, 6 of the 8. That's how close this rivalry has been over the course of the last 8 months as Haworth misses the forehand.
Well, and part of talking with Goldin earlier as well is he said the hard part is that himself and Haworth are such good friends that Goldin doesn't want to really get him riled up, because Haworth plays worse when he's frustrated and trying to get fired up a little bit, and Grayson's we're such good friends and he just stays calm against me and he never misses.
Yeah. And right there, that's a perfect example. That forehand right there from Haworth. He's full stretch, but he dips that ball over the net so perfect. Like that again.
Just creating all the angles early on is Haworth. He's out to a 4-1 lead.
Haworth, before we got on air, asked me and goes, how much do you think I'm going to go up to the net?
I'm going to bet on almost none, as Grayson can't make the pickup.
He goes, what's your bet, half or none?
I'll say half.
That's what I said. I said
I'll say half.
Early timeout taken here by Goldin as Haworth has gotten out to a 5-1 lead. And I want to go back to what you said about Goldin in terms of not getting Haworth riled up. And I understand these two are friends. They play men's doubles together quite frequently. They train together. But at what point, if you're Grayson Goldin, you've lost all 5 matchups, do you try to get under Haworth's skin a little bit?
Well, his way of doing it, and it's something that he's focused on throughout our short offseason that we have, his big area of kind of struggle against Haworth has been the returns. So his focus was on the return, making more returns, putting pressure on. If he can make a lot more balls and kind of force Haworth to make some errors, then that's going to frustrate Haworth enough as it is, rather than Goldin being the big, boisterous, loud kind of guy that...
Haworth, the top player in men's singles, the top-rated player in the world in men's singles. 7 gold medals on tour last year, 5 straight to close out the year. And you saw that streak. It has been a long time as Goldin mishits that into the net since Haworth has dropped a singles match.
304 days. I mean, you're almost at a calendar year before he's lost a match. And
another missed return from Goldin. And if you are Goldin, these are probably not the ideal conditions. It's windy, it's going to move the ball, and that's going to make the return even more difficult.
But if he does get the serve back, he can put that pressure on Haworth as well. But it's interesting to watch this matchup, because if you see Goldin throughout the draw, loud, vocal, come on, going. He's very much more subdued when he's playing Chris Haworth.
Misses the forehand there, and now a wry smile as he's down by 8 in game number 1, which is why I asked if you're Goldin, at what point do you have to change? Because this has been a continuation over the course of the last 6 months.
Right now it needs to go back to mechanics and keeping things basic.
Found a good angle there.
A good two-handed backhand return, nice and hard, stayed within himself, and then comes up with a nice approach here, and then the 2-way winner.
Goldin did pick up a gold in men's singles last year in Cincinnati. Haworth did not play that tournament. Haworth misses
wide.
there.
But again, big return, good angle fourth, big serve, high quality third. That's Goldin's focus. His other focus is like just to be out there and enjoy the moment and not put too much pressure on himself. Ooh, that had some shape.
A lot of shape.
Wow.
He's into the wind right now too, right? So into the wind, create some dip on it. Watch this ball drop here. Boom. I mean, that's a in-between drive drop, like that hybrid.
4-9.
You talk about Goldin wanting to enjoy the moment. That's something that he's spoken about at length as that sails long. He was a very highly rated juniors tennis player, played on a lot of the high circuits, a lot of the players on the American side that are in the top 100. And he just talked about really living in this as he's moved into pickleball.
Trying to drop that in the corner right there.
Well, it's tough. It's tough there too because Haworth, his on the run backhand roll, nobody hits it better. He adds so much shape to it, so much angle.
Another timeout taken on court. The top seed rolling here in the first, 11-4.
Less is more, unless it's less beer.
Fat tire.
It's hard to find supplements that work. No, thank you. You need supplements that are backed by science with natural and plant-based ingredients and that are third-party tested. Because cleaner is better. Like Oro Organic. Plant-based supplements made from the Earth's most powerful plants for your immune health, gut health, workouts, and more. Find out more at oraorganic.com.
The top seed Chris Haworth in cruise control here in game number 1 of our men's singles gold medal match, up 11-4. Grayson Goldin has already taken 2 timeouts here in the first game as he has struggled to find a rhythm, and he will be returning serve.
11-4.
Oh, double neck.
And you can see the frustration from Goldin. Like, what else do I have to do?
He's shaking his head. 1 and 2.
Oh my goodness.
That's just clean living for Chris Haworth.
Misses off the forehand wing there. Goldin able to get back on serve, still trailing by 7. And unfortunately for Goldin in rally scoring, he's going to have to start to string together some points.
You can string them together though on serve right now with a serve like his. There's one, but he has to get himself fired up.
And even if
move the feet, get the intensity going.
Even if he dug himself a hole in this game, you got to get some momentum moving into game 2.
There you go.
Hit an out ball, but able to get the winner. 3 straight points for Goldin.
Like the off-pace chip from him, right? There's a little off-pace chip on that approach, and he took the pace off of it. So he makes Haworth really have to hit through that ball. I like the off-pace there from Grayson Goldin.
Finesse is something that Goldin has added to his game. He was all about the power when he really burst onto the scene last year as that two-handed backhand sails long.
But yeah, right there, Goldin is trying to guide it down the line. He's hitting it down the line on the side where the wind is blowing across. So your target has to be a foot to 2 feet inside that sideline. You're not going to be able to paint the sideline.
Oh, right there, too. Miss-hit return. That ball stays low. That's not an easy ball for Haworth to do anything with.
8-13.
Just wide.
Point.
Another point for Goldin. He's back within 4.
The ball just died by the time Haworth got there on the backhand side, too. The timing there from Goldin. He set up early, he set the paddle, stepped into it, it's smooth. Didn't look rushed there, knew exactly what he was going to do with that third.
10-13.
Just wide, and it brings up game point for Haworth at 14-10.
Well, I like Haworth's approach right there to the kitchen line. He didn't rush up. He almost stopped 2-3 feet behind the kitchen line and then let Goldin do what he was going to do.
That's too good.
Unleash the forehand, and Haworth takes game 1, 15-10. The top seed looking every bit of it here in our men's singles gold medal match.
1 for Chris Haworth, the winner of 7 gold medals on the 24 edition of the AP.
Nothing brings us together like Eggland's best eggs. We love the taste, always so fresh and delicious, plus superior nutrition. For us, it's eggs any style, as long as they're the best. Eggland's best.
Need to sell tickets for an event? From Sports Illustrated's official ticketing platform, introducing Box Office. Manage ticketing for sports, festivals, fundraisers, and more, paid or free. And we go beyond the barcode. Introducing Super Ticket. Super Tickets are secured by blockchain technology and transform into exclusive digital content, promotions, and rewards between the event and guests. Cheaper, better, simpler, more secure. Sports Illustrated Tickets. Partner with us for your next event.
People play pickleball for exercise, competition, or to hang out with friends. What your reason is doesn't matter to Gamma. What matters is that you play, that you enjoy playing with passion, and you have so much fun you can't wait to play again. At Gamma, we offer paddles perfect for all levels, including yours, because pickleball is about you, the player, and what feels right. Pickleball is your game. Make Gamma your paddle. Play to live, live to play. Gamma Pickleball.
The APP is sponsored by Gamma. Play to live, live to play. Skechers Pickleball. Experience comfort that performs. And AARP. Helping your health and happiness live as long as you do.
Chris Haworth, 1 gold medal this year, so looking to get his 2nd gold medal.
Oh, falling back, but stays through the shot right there.
Beautiful serve from Chris Haworth to win our men's singles gold medal here at the APP Vlasic Classic Delray Beach. Forehand passing shot winner, absolutely ripped it. Let it family as Chris Haworth just ripping bullets. Haworth with another championship point.
Oh, dribble around the post.
Oh, God.
One for the ages here in New York City goes the way of the top seed Chris Haworth. Haworth ripping it back across court. And Haworth finding the alley with the backhand for the winner. That was audacious.
Audacious, baby.
Haworth has done it, captures the gold medal for men's singles here in Newport Beach. Dominant doesn't quite do it justice about how good Chris Haworth was in 2024. 7 gold medals, 5 straight to wrap up the year. He hasn't lost since March 21st in Miami. That was a 2nd round upset against Alexander Crum. Dropped that match 9-15, 10-15, but since then he has been on an absolute tear. The only tournament he did not win after that, as Goldin gets the first point of game number 2, was Cincinnati. Did not play that tournament. Grayson Goldin picked up the gold medal over Zane Ford in that tournament.
Yeah, there's a little off-pace return there from Goldin, keeping that ball slow and low.
What's more important for Goldin, the mental aspect of this match or the physical?
Mental. Did not have to think about it for a second.
Yeah.
Physically, he has all the tools. Mentally, he just has to trust it and execute it.
Executing well there.
But again, that's stay within. Don't do too much with that ball. Watch him get to this in plenty of time. Don't rush it. Pushes it right down the line.
Good start for Goldin here in the 2nd game.
Just Haworth knew it too. That wasn't deep. That was wide by inches.
He almost drops this in. Look at that
Look
drop
at that
on
shape.
that.
Wow.
That's what Dorian was trying to do last night when she was playing. Just it happened to hit the back fence.
Well, you said try. You didn't say execute.
Double off the wall.
I'll take that.
Recall the score here.
I'll recall the score.
It's 2-3.
2-3.
Oh, that is an excellent return there from Goldin, but it's just an even better third from Chris Haworth. Pulled out wide, drops that below the net cord.
The dipping action on that ball is ridiculous.
Well, it's all about the acceleration with both of these guys. And when we talk about acceleration through the ball or acceleration to generate more spin, acceleration does not mean power.
Correct.
Acceleration just means the quickness of the paddle head through the shot. Because right there, Goldin accelerates with the paddle head through the ball, but it's controlled power. He doesn't overhit it, allows the paddle to do the work.
A really nice inside-out forehand.
See right there, and he
went off speed.
And exactly, he is just controlling the ball really well. He's accelerating at the point of contact to create that dip. There's no big backswing.
Good placement there from Haworth.
I would like to see him do something with the second ball.
Yeah.
He dropped that first one, then got a ball back right here that he could have done something with.
Oh, he hits it as deep as possible right there for Haworth. The difficulty playing against Haworth is not only is he hit phenomenal ground strokes, but when he does get up to the kitchen, he has such long reach that he takes balls out of the air that you're anticipating are going to get down or bounce, and he can create an excellent angle that way.
Talk about a good angle. Goldin creates one to get back on serve.
Again, right there, control. This is the name of the game here for Grayson Goldin, is control.
What have you liked about Goldin's game here in the second beyond the control?
That right there. He's using more angled balls. He's using balls that are dipping below the net, forcing Haworth to either have to hit up on it or he's outstretched. Now it's creating that pop-up and that ball that he's able to go and live in that 70-80% realm rather than trying to go 90 to 100%.
Couldn't make the pickup there. Another side out. Keeps Haworth within 2.
Well, that ball right there, that's a matter of he tried to aim that there instead of just being an athlete and hit that ball there like he has been. He's trying to place that ball just a little too much.
How much of that is Goldin and how much of that is what Haworth's able to do?
Well, right there, that was Goldin.
Haworth, a couple of errors starting to creep in.
And another good deep return there, and Goldin cuts that one, so it gives a little bit of different spin to Haworth and actually picks up a little bit of speed when it slides through the court.
Good ball from Goldin back behind Haworth as Goldin the first to 10.
Good anticipation from Goldin. He guessed right again, but
that fifth shot.
Yeah.
It slowed down at contact.
Right.
Didn't accelerate through it, so you saw the difference. On the third shot, had some dip. The fifth shot sat up a little bit more. Timing is off a little bit for Haworth here.
Well, he's got Haworth aiming, right? So Haworth's trying to aim that ball, and he's making it halfway up the net on some of these forehands.
You don't typically see Chris Haworth make those type of mistakes, especially multiples as a missed return. It's a 5-point lead for Goldin in the second. And a timeout taken here by Chris Haworth.
Great adjustments here from Grayson Goldin from game 1 to game 2. Staying within, not doing too much. Again, it's almost even keel here. But again, when he's getting points, they're big come-ons, let's go. But as soon as that's over, he's even keel. He's back in it. He's not rushing. He's just staying smooth. He's got back to good mechanics on pretty much every ground stroke right now.
Only one of the 5 previous matchups has gone the distance. That was the round of 16 in Punta Gorda last year. Haworth took the first 15-9. Goldin came back to take the second 15-6, and then Haworth outlasting in game number 3 15-10. The next 4 all straight game victories for Haworth.
That was last year January, right?
Yes,
New York though
was a tremendous match.
2018, 18-16.
Right.
There was a lot of back and forth in that one. We thought it was going to go the distance there as well.
Yep.
Well, even in Chicago last year, those games were 15-13, 16-14.
Well, and
so those two very tight.
Grayson had a lead in game 1 as well. He was up 5 or 6 points and then kind of just fell in a hole.
Oh, how smart the
nice
medium-paced ball.
Nice touch.
Yeah, that's a good ball there from Goldin. Doubling up on that same side. Goes here to the backhand and then just doubles up right there.
Pushed it long off the backhand side.
Both players right there struggled with the win. The ground stroke for Haworth and then the volley by Grayson.
8-13.
Oh, what an angle off the backhand.
You see a little juke, right?
I
Comes
did.
in with a little stutter step fake to the right, go to the left here from Goldin right here.
Brings up game point for Goldin. For the first time in a year, Grayson Goldin takes a game from Chris Haworth. What a turn of events. We will go the distance here in our men's singles gold medal match.
Introducing Skechers Pickleball, the official footwear of the APP Tour. They're ultra lightweight and responsive for incredible speed. They have Goodyear rubber outsoles with a specialized pickleball design for increased side-to-side stability and agility. Plus, they feature shock-absorbing foam and Skechers' famous relaxed fit design for incredible comfort game after game. Conquer the court in comfort. Skechers Pickleball, the official footwear of the APP Tour.
At Typical Insurance, you're just another senior.
That is the third health insurance commercial with seniors at a farmer's market.
Right? Don't get me wrong, I love a fresh heirloom, but it's like those companies think we're all the same.
That's why I chose Humana. Before I signed up, I spoke to someone who actually listened to what I needed. She told me about benefits that were right for me, like vision and dental, all in my budget. I finally feel in control. What are you doing?
Taking control.
Humana, a more human way to healthcare.
To be clear, Fulfill is a protein bar, not a candy bar. Don't let its creamy, chocolatey goodness confuse you, or the fact that you hide them from anyone with a sweet tooth.
You saw nothing.
I saw nothing.
Fulfill. We swear it's a protein bar.
The APP is sponsored by Franklin, official ball of the APP Tour. Fulfill. We swear it's a protein bar. And Yola, for the champion in you.
In typical Chris Haworth fashion, game one, 15-10, just executed beautifully and was in control pretty much that whole game. Goldin did answer a little bit, got some momentum going into game two, but it was all Haworth in game one.
Yeah, and then in game two, Goldin came out and he executed using the roll, using the angles, kind of slowed himself down and focused more on making the shot than trying to rush. We're going the distance. This will be interesting in game three.
Humana APP Fort Lauderdale Open men's singles gold medal match. Chris Haworth, the #1 overall player on tour, being taken to 3 games by the #2 seed Grayson Goldin. Haworth has not lost in over 300 days on tour since March of last year.
Side out, point 1.
Goldin going for a big serve there to start it. Just missed it deep. Oh, nice touch.
Oh, how
nice
about
touch.
that absorption volley?
I think the big thing for Goldin here is he wants to make a lot of balls, but he can't push the ball. He has to commit to the shot, still accelerate through it, focus on the execution.
Oh,
another good read from Goldin as he's in front.
He's using the drop shot to his advantage right now. And the issue is that Haworth can't get anything on that ball right there. And so then Goldin's so athletic that wherever Haworth goes with it, Goldin's going to get it.
Haworth relies on you trying to hit through him.
Correct.
We saw in Newport back in July, Ronan Cameron had match point against him in the semifinals. Because he was playing the cat and mouse, the roll, moving that ball around, and then for some reason, Cameron just decided I can do this. I'm gonna win on this on a flashy passing shot, and ended up losing it. But right now, Goldin executing well. Haworth, you can see the frustration starting to set in.
Goldin, the beneficiary of a couple of Haworth miscues, with a 2-point lead here in game #2 on serve. Again, using the off speed.
But the off speed too, and what's the difference today? The off speed, if it floats a little bit, it moves away or into you because of the wind too. That last one, he floated, but it moved away from Haworth because the wind's pushing it that way too.
That was a big forehand.
I didn't think it was going over.
He was trying to go through the net with that one. Perfect execution there from Haworth.
A combination of the wind maybe taking his eye off of the ball. Haworth back within 1. Missed third from Haworth, keeps Goldin in front.
On some of these forehands from Haworth, he is back-legging them.
Yeah.
He's on his heel trying to whip that ball through. Instead of getting on your back leg and pushing through, he's almost hitting it and then falling backwards. And that's why everything's coming up short for him.
Ooh, right on the
clips
line.
the tape. Or the net, rather. Nope, not the tape
line.
or the net, the line.
There
the other
you go.
white one.
Third time's a charm.
There you go.
Right on the back of the line. See it skid.
5-6.
Tried to do too much with the cut.
It's 6-all.
Much better ball, though, from Haworth. Did you see him as he hits this? His weight transfers forward. So, again, he's not on his heels. He's on the balls of his feet.
Deeks are in right now.
Oh, my goodness. He, returns this, stays, and then right as Haworth goes to hit, he sprints in and takes away the angle.
7-6.
Yeah, I just
Pulls
rushed.
the two-handed wide, 7-all.
Well, just rushed there for Goldin. Doesn't get that paddle set early enough.
7-7.
The lefty and then tight ropes it.
1 minute.
And we'll change ends on Chris Haworth's terms here, up by 1. Both of these guys tight roping that kitchen line. The left hand.
So good. You can see Goldin asking if the ball before was going to go out, but again, in these conditions, you just never know. At the end change is Haworth by 1. This one going down to the wire in our men's singles gold medal match.
People play pickleball for exercise, competition, or to hang out with friends. What your reason is doesn't matter to Gamma. What matters is that you play, that you enjoy playing with passion, and you have so much fun you can't wait to play again. At Gamma, we offer paddles perfect for all levels, including yours, because pickleball is about you, the player, and what feels right. Pickleball is your game. Make Gamma your paddle. Play to live, live to play. Gamma Pickleball.
Since I've been using Leo rubber, I've had way less problem on my AT band and hips. If I had to describe it in a few words, I would say it's a must, it's effective, and it's stylish.
At the Botanist, we always look further, seeing potential where others may not. We sustainably hand-forage 22 Isla Botanicals to make a beautifully balanced gin, capturing the essence of our Scottish island home. Consciously crafted by our community to be enjoyed by yours. Look further.
Nothing makes a gathering great like Eggland's best eggs. They're just so delicious. With better nutrition, too. For us, it's eggs any style, as long as they're the best. Eggland's best.
number 3, 1 point separates the top seed from the 2 seed in this decisive game in our men's singles gold medal match. Haworth took the first 15-10. Goldin took the second 15-8. And now we are within 1 point here in the third. Coming out of the end change, it's a point off the forehand wing for Haworth.
Good start there for Haworth. Again, good passing shot. Doesn't do too much with this.
9-7.
A missed return. Dangerous moment. Haworth now to 10.
Oh,
the
another
wind.
one. Well, and Haworth has kind of cranked the last 3 serves here as well. You're really seeing the action that he's putting on it with how big the finish is. And now Goldin hitting with the wind. It's only missing by 6 inches, but that ball is just continuing to rise and to float on him.
Goldin.
That's kind of that issue, Chad, with the cut return, right?
Yeah.
You get underneath it, it's putting backspin on the ball. Now it's like cutting through the wind. Now it's going to hold up a little more, and you're saying it's 6 to 8 inches out. It's not that much, but that little cut is causing an issue on that return, and Haworth just picking up where he left off on the end change.
It's a 4-point run as Haworth has taken an 11-7 lead here in the third. Here's a look at how we got here. It's been Haworth who's been dialing up the level just a bit.
And Chad said it, the last 3 big serves, right? Gets that ball, that passing shot. Again, these serves, Chad.
Yeah, the action that you can see, how much he's finishing across the body. He's adding, not only adding topspin, but adding side spin to it. Yeah, like you were talking about, that cut return. If you're not perfect with the cut, it's just going to keep on traveling.
You get underneath it a little too much, you're done.
Goldin led by 3 early on. He was up 5-2, but since then it has been a back and forth affair. And now Haworth has the ending in his sights, trying to capture the first gold medal of 2025 after he ran off 5 straight to close out the 2024 season.
11-7.
Oh, Goldin cannot believe it.
Wow.
That's unreal right here.
I mean, fights off.
Oh my gosh, that ball dots the line.
Oh, just
Not
perfect.
be any closer.
12-7.
A missed return, and Haworth is in within 2.
Come on.
Goldin trying to vocally get himself back into this match.
That's tough right now. Again, it was 8-7. Now what? 5 straight here on the end change from Haworth.
Well, Goldin was up 7-6. It's been a 7-point run.
Oh, look at how much that moved.
Desperately needed there from Goldin.
Almost gets there, does Haworth, but again, you talked about it, Chad, when it happened. That lob right there that Goldin ran down, it started off on the left side and ends up on the right sideline.
Well, that's not an easy overhead that Goldin hit right there either, with how much that ball is moving.
Sustained winds here in Fort Lauderdale today, gusting up to 27 miles an hour at times. Just short, and it brings up championship point for Chris Haworth.
Oh, good pressure there from Haworth. Using the reach, using the acceleration and the spin.
14-8.
Missed off the forehand side. Goldin stays alive, and it freezes Haworth at 14.
Goldin gets to 11. That's where it gets dicey here. He needs a couple more. He gets to 11. He puts some pressure on.
Oh, tween it. Yeah.
Haworth read it like a book.
He's laughing at himself going, why'd I do that?
Championship point number 2 for the top seed.
14-9.
Yeah, there it is.
New year, same result. Chris Haworth is golden once again. It took 3, but the top seed standing tall here at the Humana APP Fort Lauderdale Open.
Found another gear to take it 15-9 in the next 2-1, and a gold medal.
Introducing Persona IQ, the smart knee. Address your knee pain with a replacement that contains sensors which capture helpful information such as your range of motion, stride length, walking speed, and step count to ensure your new knee is performing at its best. It keeps you connected to your healthcare team so you can receive important reminders and personalized recovery guidance. It's not a GPS. It doesn't collect where you've been or where you're going. Persona IQ, a smarter way to regain mobility.
Looking for ways to keep active and mobile? Try Penetrex. Penetrex is different than other products with no greasiness, irritation, or unpleasant odors. Made with unique ingredients, it's 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Penetrex, the #1 online rated joint and muscle cream.
We take a look at the Zimmer Biomet recovery moment of the match. Chris Haworth making the adjustment into Game 3, putting the pressure on Grayson Goldin, coming away with his first gold of 2025. We'll throw it down to Dorian Kraft, who's courtside with our post-match interview.
Thanks, fellas. Chris, congratulations picking up your first gold medal of 2025. It feels like we've been here before. You and Grayson, you guys have squared off so many times. This is the first time in a year he's taking you to 3 games. What was different about this matchup?
I think the conditions were really tough today. You know, we both struggled with it a little bit, but yeah, he's always a tough competitor, so we found a way.
What was different for you in Game 3? What was the major adjustment that you made?
I was telling my coaches over there, I just had to find a way to win. You know, it's not going to be pretty. Just get the ball up and over the net, try to make something happen.
It doesn't have to be pretty. They all count the same. Now, you may not know this number, but if I told you you hadn't lost a match in 304 days, what does that say to you about your ability to sustain success?
Yeah, I've always talked about consistency, so I didn't know it was that long. Feels like it went by in a second, so hopefully I can keep it going.
You were able to keep it going throughout the majority of last year, and I know you wanted to talk about the facility, the brand new fort. What are your takeaways now after spending the week here at this inaugural tournament in Fort Lauderdale?
Yeah, I want to first of all give a huge shout out to Ken Herman and the APP Tour. This facility is the nicest pickleball facility I've ever been to for sure. Maybe one of the nicest tennis facilities either. So yeah, big round of applause for them.
Well, the fans here certainly love hearing you say that. We loved watching you play. Chris Haworth, your men's singles gold medalist, once again here in 2025.
And there it is, Chris Haworth, his 8th gold medal in the last 12 months, continuing his run here in 2025 after a solid 2024 campaign. You heard him out there, difficult conditions, he just had to find a way to win, and win he did. And we'll take a quick break and have more action here from the Humana APP Fort Lauderdale Open.